Why, hello everyone, it is Dragon Blaze here. Today we're back with another episode of Inazuma Eleven Rants. I'm back with a lot of notes on this topic, as you guys can see from the title and the thumbnail. It's going to be about Ichihoshi. It is going to be about not only Ichihoshi Mitsuru, but also Hikaru, obviously. I think everyone is yeah, split. Okay, no, sorry. Okay, no, but I think yeah, everyone enjoys the Hikaru version more. Of course, because that one is the variant that did not do all of the evil stuff. Honestly, this character to me is ridiculous. Okay, let's just get into it. So Ichihoshi is a Russian player. He is basically from the Russian team. Well, he came from Russia. He transferred to or well came to Japan to well join Inazuma Japan. But yeah, he did it out of the Orion Foundation, and he well was trying to destroy everyone. So well, fun character to have. So yeah, he's first off he's trying to fool everyone. He's just trying to well act as if he's everyone's friends. Just well just talk friendly with everyone. Blah blah blah. And while doing so, he's just framing everyone, just fooling everyone, like leaking data and stuff like that. Like, bruh. Okay, so let's just start off with the first things that we see from this character. As first, you obviously notice that he has something going on around him. And then you also notice that he, well, at some point does truly show what his true goal is, that he actually wants to just destroy Inazuma Japan. And he does some ridiculous things. For example, as you guys probably also know, just framing Kido, and Kido just gets arrested. He tried to hurt Endo as well with, and that is also like these specific things are gonna get its own episode, by the way. The stuff that the Orion Foundation actually allows and wants their people to do, it's just unbelievable. But okay. Well, basically, it just having a ball. The ball has a button on it, and once you press the button, a needle comes out. And, well, the ball is kicked at Endo, and if it was not for someone actually saying that it was a danger, I think it was Kido, then Endo would have gotten hurt severely. Or even death, but, but who cares, if it's all in the name of the Orion Foundation. Unbelievable. Well, basically, Ichihoshi does all of that. Wow, okay. And then also, framing Kido after Kido finds out that Ichihoshi is trying to sabotage literally everything. And he calls Ichihoshi out, and once again, like when that episode happened, I was just like, yes, get this man, get Ichihoshi, thinking that he can pull off all of this nonsense. Go get him. And then Ishihoshi's just like, well, this is a bit too much for me. Or well, not just Ichihoshi, Mitsuru. It's just like, this is too much for me. Let me just like frame you into doping, and well, there we go. He is arrested. Like, by the way, this season ridiculous, but he does all of that stuff. And well, from there on out, it just kind of like continued on with knowing that Ichihoshi sort of is the villain. Until everyone finds out that Ichihoshi has an older brother, and that older brother, or a younger brother, was it? Yeah, okay. It was because once again it gets crazy. He has a younger brother, okay, a younger brother who needs to have surgery. So everyone's like, oh well, we should help him, blah blah blah. And well, when I found out about this, because once again, it was actually the because I've rewatched Orion like just like like maybe a month or so ago. But before that, I only watched the matches because I just could not be bothered with all of the story time and waiting for the translations. So I remember at some point I found out that Ichihoshi was like this character, basically like Fubuki, with this multiple personality or this personality disorder where he has like another brother once again. Wow, it's always with the brothers, with the with the brothers inside of the with the personality inside of the other dude, who is sometimes controlling him, or well, controlling the body, I guess, and all of that stuff. And then I found out about that, and I was like, huh, what? Okay, because once again, if you are not watching the story, and out of nowhere you're confronted with that, that like Ichihoshi's just like, oh brother, 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 oh brother, oh, oh. And then he just all gets conflicted, blah blah blah, and I'm just like, wait, what is happening? So yeah, it was kind of surprising. And I think it also was surprising to anyone who was just watching the season, of course, because later on I did rewatch it and I just thought, what type of odd scenes have I missed? For example, I have a lot of notes over here, but let me just go to the notes where I talk about some episodes in specific. For example, somewhere in episode 12, mid-match, it becomes very clear that Ichihoshi has mental issues. Like, he is talking to himself, or basically talking to the brother, the brother personality in him, and it's just, and it's actually only noticeable, at least to me, because I mean, maybe I'm just not that bright, but I noticed only after I knew everything about Ichihoshi, like he has another brother personality. As he's talking to his brother, like he literally just switches constantly to Mitsuru, and then to Hikaru, and Mitsuru and Hikaru and everything. So I that's actually something that I noticed after I was rewatching it, because again I was rewatching some bits of Ichihoshi as I was trying to prepare for this video. So yeah, I thought, oh, okay, well, that's quite interesting. He's once again one of those characters that is just like, ugh, yeah, I have another personality. I have personality disorder because of this trauma that happened, which, well, it's actually quite the same once again as Fubuki. The funny thing, Fubuki is also like in the season, but then he does not have this personality disorder. So who knows, maybe we'll actually get a season once again, maybe another alternate universe where Hikaru and Mitsuru are actually in the same universe. Okay, but continuing, I just thought, oh, okay, so another car accident, and well, he lost his father and his brother, but then I thought, okay, but where's the mom? Like in the previous I mean, with Fubuki though, we knew that both the parents died. You know, like that's also the thing about it. Like, okay, so it's extremely unfortunate, the mom and the dad and the brother died, but where were the other family members here? Dang, like out of nowhere, because I actually don't know what Fubuki's background is with his family, but apparently, not Mitsuru. Let me just say Ichihoshi for now. Ichihoshi became an orphan. Like he had nobody anymore. Like where was the rest of his family? And by the way, where was his mom? Like it was never said that his mom died in the accident. So I just thought, hey, where'd the mom at though? Not a mom yet. Well, whatever. Continuing. I mean, it's all for plot convenience. So, yeah, basically, very, very sad, and everyone finds out all of this stuff happening. There's also another episode, I think, where, oh yeah, okay, I think this is also episode, okay, this may be near the end of episode 12 at some point, whatever, I don't know. Hikaru, which once again, it's wild how they explain everything. But okay, so basically how it works with the personality disorder, specifically for Ichihoshi, because for example for Fubuki it was that the personality would only come out, Atsuya would only come out once he'd start striking, and other than that it was only Fubuki. But for Ichihoshi he becomes Hikaru, which is actually the base, the actual person in the hospital, and then outside of it, he becomes Mitsuru. So it was like, what? And then I literally saw, I actually saw a scene where Hikaru was sitting in a wheelchair on top of a roof next to a nurse, and then I'm like, okay, but who is this nurse? Who is his nurse? Does she know him? I mean, she's standing next to him, but I mean, she's standing next to him. Does she understand what he is going through. The where is she, and why does this hospital just let this patient just leave? I mean, he's a patient, right? He's in a wheelchair and everything. Like, huh? It was crazy to me. Like, he's in a wheelchair, right? And so he has to get moved to his room, and then he gets to his room, and then something happens, and he's just like, okay, and now I'm and now I'm Mitsuru, and now I'm getting out. And then he just takes off his clothes, and then done. I was just like, what? So the one has a condition and the other one doesn't? Like, how does that even work? And like and then also, by the way, Golem and I think Hikaru, yeah, Golem and Hikaru were pen pals. Like, no, Golem is thrown it. Okay. And yeah, it was just like, the fact that also Ichihoshi does not seem to know that he has the disorder. That like all of that stuff is like happening. Maybe that's supposed to be the case. Like I don't know if that's actually a thing with people that have multiple personality disorder, but I mean it's basically anime-fied at this point. So yeah, I don't know what to necessarily say about it, but yeah, because because he does seem to understand that the brother is there and he can talk to him, but it's not that far that it's like, but I have a disorder. Like, I don't know, because otherwise, because at some point he was like surprised as the coach was confronting him with, yeah, but at the hospital, your brother isn't there. It's you. And he was just like, what? No, but my brother, and I was just like, huh? So on one side, he is totally aware that he can speak to his bro at any time because it's the personality. But from the other side, he is surprised that his brother is not in the hospital. What? And then he also is like, yeah, I gotta work for my brother. And like, and he is just following the orders from the Orion Foundation in order to get the money for the operation for his bro. And then I also, yeah, then I just thought like, oh dang, like the Orion Foundation is messed up. Like I'm probably also going to say this about the in the episode where I'm going to be talking about the Orion Foundation, but the Orion Foundation must have known that they should have known, they knew that he had this disorder, but they still tricked him and said, if you want your brother to get the operation, you gotta listen to us. Well, first off, Hikaru, who is the one getting the operation, is actually the actual person inside of the body. And it is Mitsuru that got created by the personality disorder. And the Orion Foundation did not confront him with that. They were just like, oh yeah, okay, you wanna help your brother? Well, you better listen to everything we've got to say. Everything. Like, even if you have to hurt everyone with the soccer that you so love. Like, what? Like, and he followed it. And he followed it. So he so he actually thought that he was going to help his brother and get the money for the operation and stuff. And it was planned. And I just thought to myself, like, wow, that is extremely messed up. Because the kid does not fully understand. But you use that fact against him and just trick him like, oh yeah, I mean, of course we want to help your brother. Well, and you gotta do this for us. And then he just does all of that stuff while it's not like that. You know, like after everything happens, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink, by the way. Whew. After everything happens, I just thought, wait a minute. So Ichihoshi did all of this. Like he got Kido arrested. He also like something happened with Endo as well. Endo couldn't join in for a match because he was like he had to go to like this I think to like this police station as well. Um, he nearly killed slash really injured him. He got information to the enemy team that well, quote unquote injured Kazemaru and Fubuki, which by the way they knew about like the whole scam. They got informed by Nosaka and they got acting classes to act as if they could be really injured and everything. Wild, but yeah, all of that stuff. But at the end of the day, he did it for a operation for his brother, but his brother is him. His brother is him. And the personality, the Mitsuru thinks that he is helping his brother, but he is not. Because the brother is already there. And it's the base person. That was the thing about Ichihoshi where I just thought, what? Because literally, after like the match after this one, Ichihoshi just becomes a member. He's like just a normal ass dude. Like he's just normal. Like he really just blends in. But for the view, I think for the first maybe 15 episodes or so, this character is so like crazy. All of this stuff that he's doing and the whole backstory, because first first off, everyone just believes that that it's his bro who is alive but needs an operation. Okay, well, and he's fighting for his bro and he's doing all of this bad stuff for his bro. That's the reason, not a good one, but that's the reason. Then they go to the bro is dead, and he has a personality disorder. Like what? And then it's like, oh no. It's not even like that. His bro is dead, but the one that you thought was dead is actually alive, and the one that was supposed to be alive is actually dead. And that's the personality. Like what? What? Like it's a twist on a twist on a twist. You first think this dude is just evil and just a part of Orion. Then it's like, oh no. He's doing this for his brother. Oh no. His brother is dead. And he has a personality disorder. Oh no. He is the brother. What? Like the twists. What the heck? that's like the big thing why I wanted to talk about Ichihoshi, because like his whole backstory is just so crazy, and like at some point everyone is just like going along with it. They're just like, oh yeah, sure, okay, wow, dang, that's not too good for him actually. Like let's help him. And then the power of soccer and love and everything just brings him back, fuses him, and then he becomes Hikaru and like creates the general and everything, and he's just one of the he's one of the best players on their team, and I never would have expected that. He together with Nosaka, probably one of the most unbelievable duos in Inazuma 11 history, creates the general. Apparently has really good analytic skills, blah blah blah, all of that stuff. He was the key to making not just Last Resort happen, but Last Resort Sigma. Like what? And then also he gets Blue Stardust, which ooh cool. And then later on Planet Break. Like this character at some point ridiculous. Like he was already ridiculous, but he just became a part of Inazuma, and then also really ridiculous. Like oh, goodness. Like I just want to know what you guys think of this character, because yeah, like I love this character, by the way. Like don't get it twisted. Just talking about how ridiculous this character is, how they build him up and everything. But I do really enjoy this character in this season. I extremely enjoyed this character in this season. He is so cool, and I really like that they had Nosaka and him instead of Kido, because Kido had so much screen time already. So I was just happy that he actually found his place, and then made out of an extreme bad guy the nearly one of the best characters on their team, which I mean happens more often. I mean, Tsurugi is the same thing, like basically wanted to destroy the entirety of Raymond. But yeah, that's basically all I gotta say. I do, and I did enjoy like every single bit of Ichihoshi after the whole transformation started to happen. And but yeah, this character is extremely ridiculous though. So yeah. Yeah, and I couldn't also necessarily really talk about his stuff like in a logical order, because like it's just like so much, so much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, I will be back with another topic, of course, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Put down in the comments below what you think of Ichihoshi. Do you think this character is ridiculous and the story doesn't make sense? I mean, story does sort of not really make sense too. Like it's just so complicated, and there are so many intricacies and so many things where you can kind of catch the inconsistencies. That's a big thing. You can sort of catch the inconsistencies. Like in between the episodes, up until like episode 15 was again. But yeah, let me just know. Would love to know, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.